Thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much. I'm so happy to be here in Georgia. You guys are the nicest people in the world, at least the people in Atlanta, or, I don't know how far out of town I'd have to go and be like, oh, that's what I expected. But you know what I'm saying to you guys. No, as a Jew, we like to stay near the tall buildings. That makes us feel. People are really panicked right now in the country. Everyone's freaking out about what's going on. I don't want to name names, but you know the name. And I'll tell you what, I'm feeling great. You know what I do? I just don't watch the news anymore. I stopped. Yeah, exactly. I feel fantastic. I do. You know what I do? I just watch old movies from my childhood. That's it. No, it's called escapism, and it works. It does. I just pretend I'm 12, and my mom's cooking dinner, and everything's gonna be fine, You know what I just rewatched was The Never-Ending Story. Yeah, I knew this crowd. I knew you guys were good people. No, I love science fiction movies from like the 1980s, sci-fi fantasy, because it's before Jurassic Park, before computer graphics, when they actually had to make the props by hand, right? That was better. Like when The Never-Ending Story got greenlit to be made, some union guy was like, I guess I gotta build a giant dog. That's a 40-foot dog. We're gonna need a ton of fur and some overtime slips. That's a large dog. Its head's gotta go back and forth. The kid's gotta, that's a $14 million dog right there. And it exists. It's on Earth. It's not a tennis ball on a stick. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. You're gonna be watching an episode of American Pickers. They're gonna open a barn. Oh my God, we found him! Falcor! Back up the truck. Boop, boop, boop. It's a big haul for the Pickers, man. You know why else I'm not worried? I think is I don't have kids. Yeah, when you have kids, you have to worry, because then you're like worried about the future. But when you don't, you're like, nah, No, even when they talk about global warming, and don't misunderstand me, I love Earth. I do. If I had to rank my top 5 favorite planets to live on, it's definitely in there. Definitely, just because of the, the air and the potable water and the ability to live on it. But I don't like, they'll say, oh, the Earth's gonna be uninhabitable in 80 years. I'm like, I can make it. There's enough SPF 50 for this guy, I'll be all right. I do have nephews, which is, like having kids, but you don't have to care. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying I don't love them. I love them the most. But caring is different than love. It is. Caring's different. They're 5 and 2. They're the cutest little kids. But caring is like brush your teeth, do your homework, don't eat that, eat that. That's what my brother and sister-in-law are awesome at. They care. I don't have to. That's why people think uncles are cool. We're not cool. We just don't really care. Yeah, so we seem cool. We're just less engaged, I mean, I'll babysit them, and the 5-year-old will be like, can I have another piece of cake? I'm like, yeah, go for it. That sugar high is not gonna keep me up tonight. In fact, you know what? Why don't you cut it yourself, Me and your 2-year-old brother are watching The Walking Dead, and I don't really feel like pausing it right now. There's a lot of face eating going on. We like that. I like the face eating. I realize half this crowd's probably been a zombie on that show. I just realized. Oh, did you see me in that one episode? Because I don't have kids, I know nothing about them, which I think is the exact amount I should know. No, as a 40-year-old single man, I should. What if I'm at a bar and some girl's like, what are you into? And I'm like, kids. She's like, oh, you have kids? I'm like, nah, I just like them. That is a red flag. That is an FBI phone call. So I know the right amount, nothing. And I learn everything from my nephews, I do, because I spend a lot of time with them. And I really do believe being an uncle is better than being a dad, because I'll prove it to you. They live in New York City, where I live, and a lot of New York fans in the house. And oh, it's too late. Whatever you're doing, I don't care. Love or hate, I'm out of it. And no, they live, so I see them all the time, and I was up there recently, like 2 weeks ago, hanging out with them, and they have a pet hamster named Munchkin, because they named it. And no, kids are terrible at naming pets. I never understand when people let kids name the family dog. It's like, really, you want to walk Milk Dud for 17 years? You sure about that? Because you're the one walking them. But hamsters are terrible pets because they're nocturnal, right? Which means, well, I don't have to tell you what nocturnal means, right? I mean, you guys got it. We're not like in Tifton here. We got it. And boom. And there's about 11 dudes in Tifton like, that ain't cool, bro. I'm not listening to NPR no more. But a nocturnal creature is not good for a child, because children, I'm not sure if you know this, they're awake during the day, So that's when they want to play with the thing. They're like, let's play, and he's under like wood chips, like that's not gonna happen. And then at night, when the child would like to sleep around 8 o'clock at night, that is when Munchkin is just like, I think I'll run on a squeaky wheel for a while, And that's it. They can't make a hamster wheel that's not squeaky. Elon Musk was like, we tried. It can't be done. It just can't be done. So I was up there a couple weeks ago, and we put the kids to bed. My sister-in-law went to bed. So in order to let the kids sleep, we took Munchkin and we put him in the famous hamster ball, so he could have what I like to call perceived freedom. And we put him on the ground, and he was just ripping around the apartment, loving life. Check out this corner. Whoa, check out this corner. And my brother and I were talking, hanging out. And at one point, the ball went by, and then the ball went by, but no Munchkin, just the ball. Yeah, Munchkin had Shawshanked right out of the ball. Yeah, he even left a little hamster Rita Hayworth poster over the hole. I get the reference, I'm out of here. This is a more little hamster. And again, I don't know anything about kids, like I said, but I do know when they go to sleep with a pet, they love to wake up and still have that pet, They love that consistency during the night hours, especially during a Trump administration. It's something about it. And they just like to know it's gonna be okay. And so do I. And so my brother's like, we gotta find Munchkin, like the kids are gonna have a meltdown when they wake up. So we started looking really hard, lifting couches. I'm making what I think are fairly sexy hamster noises. I'm like, by the way, I don't even know if Munchkin's a guy or a girl, but it's 2018 and I don't see gender. So it doesn't matter. Does not matter to me. I will share a Target bathroom with Munchkin right now. That's how much I care. And it's late, like we're not finding this thing. I actually YouTubed how to get your hamster back. And of course, like 1,000 videos came up with 13-year-old girls like, hey guys, it's Rebecca. Like, did you lose your hamster? And like, no, Rebecca, none of your tips helped, okay? And close your closet door when you're making a video. Try, all right? Now it's like 4 in the morning, and my brother's like, this is really bad. Like, these kids are gonna wake up in like 2 hours and have a full-scale meltdown that their pet is gone. And that's when I realized, I was like, I don't have to stay. I was like, hashtag dad problems, uncle's out of here, and that's why it's better to be an uncle. Thank you guys so much, I appreciate it. Thank you.